What is up, gents? DirtBag Gaming here, the channel for casual raiders. If you click on this video, it's because you're in the secret rooms of Doom Tower, so congratulations, you're getting towards that end game content. I saved as much as I can because somebody suggested doing a video on this, and I was like, that is a great freaking idea. So I try to save all of my normal secret rooms so we can actually go through them, and maybe this video will help you guys out, maybe get some ideas, and actually accomplish the secret rooms. So this is gonna be a little bit longer video, so I apologize. We're gonna try and do all of the normal ones. We're probably not gonna, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do all of them, but I'm gonna coach you on what I would suggest on doing, because there's some champions that I don't have or even leveled up. But if you have them leveled up or you wanna level them up, that's gonna help out. So we're gonna go through all normal, and we'll save hard for later. But I also suggest not doing the secret rooms until you're, like, let's say you're in my position where you can do all of hard. Wait till you're almost done hard Doom Tower to do them, because you get keys, and the more keys you get, the more bosses you can beat for mats, right, for material. So if you're doing all of the secret rooms as they come up, you're wasting running them on the normal stages, because you want to get like the material from stage 60 or above in Doom Tower Hard. They drop better material. But if you're wasting your keys, you're not going to get that. You're just going to be doing the normal bosses. So save them towards the very end, like probably the last week in Doom Tower, because you can do them pretty quickly, and then get all like 30 keys, or even just 2 or 3 secret rooms a day, get a bunch of keys, and then do the bosses. That's what I would probably suggest, is saving the Doom Towers secret rooms for that. So we waited till now to do this video, so let's do it. We already did all of normal. So let's go down to secret room number 1. All right, I'm not going to break up the video. I'm literally just going to do all of the secret rooms. We already did this one. So this is rare champions only. This is an easier one compared to rare attack champions. This is literally just rare champions. Now, there's a lot of rare champions in the game, especially a lot of newer champions that we probably leveled up and good to go. We actually have this guy on our free-to-play account, Bulwark. Very, very cool champion. Definitely good for everywhere. Apothecary, very much needed. You can even cheese this probably with Paragon, just to kind of have him unkillable. This guy, the AoE provoke, Gnarlhorn, he's got the AoE provoke and unkillable. He could probably run everywhere. She's very good. He's very good. She can reset. Warmate, like there's so many good rare champions. You probably shouldn't have an issue with this stage. Literally just ran this on auto. So just do that. So hopefully that helped out. So as long as you have any 60s blue champion, just throw them in here with good gear. I don't know why I hit start, and then you should be good to go. Good thing we can get out of this for free. Map. All right, and of course it goes all the way to the top. So let's go to secret room number 2. What is it this rotation? Bannerlords. Okay, so this is kind of the same as Faction Wars. If you haven't done the Faction Wars or Banner Wars yet, this might be a little bit difficult for you. But champions from Bannerlords faction, that's it. So it's literally just Faction Wars all over again. So I'm going to put HP lead up front. Not sure if that's arena battles. So we're going to put HP lead up front. Stag Knight is freaking amazing. We have, let me move myself. We have this dude who's free from the Doom Tower. We have Septimus, obviously, Baron just for funsies, but we'll probably put in her because she's our reser. So she's just going to kind of run us through this whole thing pretty easily. There's a lot of good epics in there now. A couple good rares, but again, it's literally just Faction Wars. So if you have a Faction Wars team, re-gear them, like put the gear back on them, and then just run this once, and you should be good to go. So let's kind of just run this just to kind of show you. Fast forward if you need to, but this team should just be an auto team. This is also normal, so it's a little bit easier than the hard mode. The hard mode you might have to manual. The secret rooms I would probably manual anyway, because you only have to do them once and you don't have to do them the rest of the month. So probably just manual. It's probably a lot easier for you guys. So this is this chick, Ursula. Is that her name, Ursula? She was actually given away on the last void thing, where if you had 15 voids, I think, you get a free Ursula, which congratulations, because she's freaking awesome. She could be used almost everywhere. I only leveled her 50. Like, you don't actually need her to get her to 60. She's very, very good at 50. So there's a raid tip of the day, is if you level her 50 with really good gear, she can basically help you out in almost everywhere in the game. Septimus, if you got him, congrats. Stagnite, freaking amazing. Lugan, put some HP gear on Lugan with some damage. You're good to go. So there you go. We got this chick. So we're getting up to her. She's like the person that summons the other two. So that's awesome. She's gonna be sick. But you get these for obviously doing the secret rooms. And then we got 2 keys. So we're back up to 10 keys. Let's go to the next secret room. Stop going to the top. That's freaking annoying. All right. So number 3. Attack champions only. This is a little bit harder because you want to make sure that you're going to survive. So this is where you're going to take a step back and you're going to look at your gear. You're going to look at probably bringing lifesteal gear. You're going to look at revive champions if there are any, like Astralon can actually revive champions if he kills somebody. Who else? This guy, very good because he kind of blocks their skills. So he's able to stop them from doing their powerful skills. Who else could be good? Anybody that revives themselves back up. Kale, always a good one with lifesteal sets. Who else can we bring in? Any revivers? This guy just nukes. Like it's literally any attack champion type. You just have a nuker, just bring those in and just go through all 3 waves. I think this chick reses. No, it's the other. She has a revive on death buff. So basically like bringing her in, like she would just revive herself back up. Brachus, we have him. That's another good one. People that can revive based off them killing somebody. Faction. So the Shadowkin faction chick that we leveled up would be a good one. Right here. Her. Where is she? I think she's in the one chick that you bring her, and if she kills somebody, she levels them. She brings them back up. She's part of the Shadowkin faction. I think she's in my vault. No, the one thing, the way they level up, and I don't know why they're not here because you should be able to see them here. That's probably a bug. So player, get on that. Champions like that, again, or tankier champions. She might be a good one. Skullcrown. People that put up a veil on themselves could be a good one. So attack champions you're probably going to need to re-gear them or run your claim boss champions that have lifesteal on them. Rhodos, obviously a very good one. He can just sustain himself. Stun set people that can stun. But Brachus is probably, I would run him. I don't know where our Brachus. So look, we got include vault by rank. Why is, oh, there he goes, Brachus. So Brachus reses himself back up. He can heal himself, stuff like that. So this, I mean, obviously, maybe her, but there you go. All HP and all battles. But this would be something like a good team that could, and I don't have her geared, so I can't bring her. But something like that would be a good team to bring in. People that do a lot of damage. Draco. So let's just test this out. I know there's a lot of legendaries, I'm sorry. This is just examples. But if you have rares, there you go. He already reset everybody's cooldown. If you have a nuker, they're just going to nuke down on the entire wave anyway. Stun people, like Astralon actually does stuns. So a lot of attack champions actually have like CC. Like if you reduce their turn meter, you stun them. There you go, everybody's stunned. So like stuff like that would be a good example of an attack type champion. People that can either control the waves very easily or just stun the crap out of everybody. So now we're going all the way back up the top. So let's go to wave number 4 right here. This is easy. Magic champions only. How many freaking magic champions are there in this game? A crap ton. So really just your best magic champion. Sile, obviously free. She's definitely a really good champion. Hopefully you got Bragny. Bragny gives you resist in Doom Tower battles by 60%. We got Trunda. Like literally any champion that's blue. Mystery Monster. Caden, Dreg, bringing on Reser. I know there's 3 Resers here. You got Kale. You got Apothecary. Like, there's so many freaking blue champions you can bring here. This should be an easy one for you guys, honestly. Like, you should be able to do this pretty easily. We're going to skip this one. Magic champions. Literally any type magic champion. Secret room number 4. Epic champions. So this is a little bit harder. It's kind of like the rare, because you should probably have a lot of epic champions. It's not a specific type of epic champion, which is a little bit harder, but this is just any epic type champion. You want to bring a Reser. Basher, obviously always good. She is amazing in Doom Tower. If you haven't seen my video on her, Sylar, go check that out. We have a CC target where she can provoke everybody. We have Godseeker, we have Madame. You don't really need Madame. She can help with debuffs, but it's not needed. You really just want like CC and survivability. Lightsworn is very good. You can bring in our girl Seer. We just did a video on her. This chick, like literally anybody you want to bring in with epics, you could bring in. We literally bring in people that we haven't ran in a while, and on normal it should be very, very easy. So if we go like, I don't know, Roll Guard, Stag Knight, this dude, and a Cold Pearl, and we just run like this and just be, all right, go. 10%, very good. I don't think we have a nuker. No, yeah, there you go. Royal Guard, I think he's in a Savage set. He's made for my Spider team, just to kind of two-shot the Spider. So first wave, good. Cold Brawler, I don't know if he has any gear on him. Stag Knight, I don't know if he has any gear on him. She's just in a sunset. She's just so good. Sylar, you can bring her literally everywhere. But anybody that you have level 60, obviously would be a good idea. Just put some lifesteal gear on them. A Reser, bring in a Reser. If you can bring in a Reser every stage, bring in a Reser every stage and just manual it. Secret rooms are probably made to manual just to make it a lot easier for you guys, because once you do it, you never have to do it again until next month. There you go. We beat that stage pretty easily. Just random champs. And we got 3 more. Awesome. So now we're going to go all the way back up the top. And then we're going to go all the way back down. So that was secret room number 5. Let's go to number 6. Spirit Champions only. So this is a little bit difficult. A little bit harder because Spirit Champions are not the main focus of this game. I would say Magic is. Red Infinity is cool, but if you have Spirit Champions, great. We have a ton of Spirit Champions. Armiger is good. Not so good on waves, though. But this guy, there you go, Gnarlhorn. He's going to be your go-to guy because he has the AoE Provoke, and he's got the Unkillable. So Gnarlhorn, not a lead, though. We have this dude. He's really good, too. What's her name? For the Speed Aura, Vrask. He's got the AoE Provoke as well. This guy, old school. Cold Pearler, this guy's very good. She's very good. Grush, amazing Spirit Champion. Stag Knight, any of the legendaries, Valkyrie, obviously. She's very good. Mother Superior. Yeah, so like really any of these champions would be good. Gnarlhorn, I think, would be the best bet. This guy is also very good. I don't know if we have any gear on him, though. We'll bring in him, Stag Knight, and Grush. So this team, we'll just see what it is. I don't know if we have a Reser. Did we bring a Reser? I don't think we did. Do we have a Reser? Does Green have a Res? So watch his AoE Provoke right here. Boom! Look at that. AoE Provoke on a rare champion. And then the next turn, if he doesn't die, which he probably won't, he then puts up an unkillable buff on himself. Boom, there you go. Gnarlhorn is amazing. I think I have a video on him. If you haven't watched it, go check it out. You can literally run him everywhere. Let's kill Duchess. She's freaking... oh, this weekend. Times 10. Duchess, times 2. Sacred. Hopefully we get her. We got 6 shards. I wish I could buy more, but there's no good deals out right now. But hopefully you guys get her. If you're watching this by that time, hopefully you got her. Hopefully you watch me get her. Because I want her so bad. Look at that. AoE Provoke on everybody. Gnarlhorn, so freaking good. He's a rare. Like if you have him now, just start leveling him up because you're going to use him in endgame. Doom Tower Waves. He actually was one of my first people I used in Doom Tower when it first got released, because if you don't have the one Void AoE, what's her name? Umbral Enchantress. If you don't have her, Gnarlhorn is like a watered down version of her, but she's so freaking good. Or Gnarlhorn is so freaking good. All right, so not a crazy DPS comp right here. Like Grush does some damage. Like he's built for some damage, but everybody else is more like CC and increased turn meter and decreased. So this is not a bad team. If you manual this, it would probably be a lot easier. But let's kill Valkyrie. So Crush just heals everybody. He puts out the leech. But it's just, again, another random team that if you have the champions, not these specific champions, but good champions of the, whatever it's called, then you'd be good. Now watch out for Morna Macabre. He will block revive you. Now you don't have to worry about stars here. As long as you just finish it, you're good. So you don't have to get 3 stars, which is good. That's smart on their part. So we got 3 more, 2 keys. I'm gonna have to blow all my keys after this. All right, so that's that. Let's go up to number 7. Yep, number 7. Another Faction Wars battle. They're so creative with these. If you haven't done Faction Wars yet, just, you know, a normal Faction War. We're not gonna do this one, but normal Faction Wars. Obviously, we don't have the legendaries. I think I did a video on it, but there's a lot of other good champions that you Gnarlhorn. There you go. Back to back, Gnarlhorn will win this thing for you. Just bring in like DPS / healers like Steel Skull, and you'll be able to Basher. Freaking amazing for this. Basher and Gnarlhorn and Steel Skull. You could probably not 3-man it, but 2 other DPSers, even probably Fae like this would be good. So you go. That is that one. That was pretty easy if you have the champions. If you're not there, just skip it. Again, you don't have to do all these. Number 8, HP champions. My favorite new class in the game is HP type champion. I think HP is going to be the way to go once they get that buff. Hopefully they get in the thing that I'm posting tomorrow. If you haven't seen it already, there's HP champion buff coming up in the game. Hopefully it's an HP buff, like increase HP by 20%, 25%, 60% would be insane. Kind of broken. That'd be so broken. Increase your 100k HP champion by 60%. Now you're up to 160,000 HP. That would be broken. Maybe like 10%, 15%, 20% even. I mean, 20% is not bad. 20k HP. But I think having even like a strengthen is 25% less damage, so maybe 25% buff for HP. That would be cool. So HP type champions, if you have HP type champions, great champions, Mosley Mage, Jareg, she's very good. She's also good for Faction Wars. Cult Brawler, I didn't even know he was HP. Honestly, I had no idea he was HP champion. That is awesome. This chick, very good. He heals, reduces the turn meter by 1. Oh my god. Gnarlhorn. 3 freaking times in a row, we have Gnarlhorn, HP type champion, coming in for the win. Look at that. That's going to be an easy win. Look at that. That is an easy comp right there. We got DPS, shared damage, provoke, poison / damage, and shared damage and heal. That is an awesome team. So that's pretty easy. Again, if you have the champions, we're not showing off, like, obviously if you have the Legos, they're good. Gem Cursed, amazing. Morna Macabre, great. Lugan, one of the best HP champions in the game, hands down. Back him up all the day. Number 9. Champions from Dwarf. Why are they going with the Faction Wars? It's all Faction Wars this round. So if you haven't done the Dwarf Faction Wars, there's a video out there. There's a lot of good dwarves now. Like when I did Faction Wars, there weren't any dwarves. It literally was just running 3, this chick, like three of her. But you can run her. She hits really freaking hard. He's very good. Obviously the new guy, she's the reser. So if you have her, just bring her and it's GG. He has the AoE provoke. He does a lot of damage. Direct, or I forget his name. Crap, I forget his name. Kizzle. That reminds me of Kizzle. But he's got the share provoke. You have obviously Brogni, Trunda, Gem Cursed. So there's a lot of good dwarves now compared to when we first started. But Faction Wars should be good for dwarves now, especially if you have her. We haven't leveled her up at all because we don't really need her. But he's very good. He's very good. And he's very good. So even just these 3 rares, maybe even him. Does he have the block revive? He's got the block revive. So you don't really need him, but actually maybe you could bring him because of the tournament. And her, actually. There you go. So it's dwarves versus dwarves. So if you want to bring the block revive so that she doesn't revive or just focus her down, that's up to you. But these 3 rares are actually very good. So let's get into number 10. Number 10, Secret Room. Force Champions. Awesome. I love Force Champions. They're good in the game. This guy, if you have him, put a shield set on him, and it's just GG. He has 27k HP base. You put a shield set on him, you're going to walk into each round with like 100k shield. It is insane. Obviously, free champion right here. Put him in the lead. That's an extra 70 accuracy right there. Free champion right there. She's very good. Mausoleum Mage is good. She's good. Doom Priest is amazing. Everybody should have Zargala. Rain Beast, we just leveled him up. I actually have to do a video. Cyclone, I love her. She's so freaking good. If you have her, she's definitely gonna help out. We're actually gonna do this one because I like red champions. So we're gonna go these three. We can go Skull Crusher if you want. War Maiden. Shaman, if you still have your Shaman. If you haven't fed her yet, bring in the Shaman. She's a Reser. Yoshi is new. I didn't know he was red affinity. I honestly thought he was blue. Doom Priest, again, very good. Brachus. And our boy Basilisk Ronus. So we'll just make this fast. But we'll go her. We'll bring in Zargal. I think she still has gear on her. And yeah, we'll just do this real quick. So again, a lot of legendaries, but still there's a lot of good red champions out there. And two of them being free that you can get. So you can get Rosin for free. Everybody should have Rosin. Helps out so much with the waves. Hits really freaking hard. He is very good. He's free. I booked him out. Definitely worth it. 70 extra accuracy as a leader. That is really freaking good, especially in Doom Tower. So we cleared the first wave pretty easily. Let's get into the second wave. I think we only have 2 more rooms left, so if you guys are still with me, it's 21 minutes in. Let's go. And then after this, we're going to see if the hard are the same rooms. They might be different. They're probably harder. But we'll do another video on the hard rooms. These seem pretty easy if you have either the champions, not even having the champions, but like just having gear. Like if they're level 50, you could probably get away with normal secret rooms. If they're hard secret rooms, you're probably going to have to get some 60s in there with really good gear. There's even still rooms that I have to skip because I just can't do it. When this first came out, when they had the epic Lizardmen room, I'm like, are you effing kidding me? Like, there's only like 3 or 4 epic Lizardmen before like the new guys just came out. But like, what? Who the hell gears up all the epic Lizardmen champions? All right, so we got, I think, 2 more rooms. So that was 10. Let's go to 11. Champions from... Another Faction Wars. Champion from the Sacred Order Faction Wars. So we have Mother Teresa. I did a guide on her. She's very good. We have her. She's good. We have Cardinal. If you have her, she's amazing. The new dude. Her. Not him. You can run him for DPS. Lightsworn I love. He hits really freaking hard. If you have any of the legendaries, run them. But Godseeker is just going to make it all day. So if we run Godseeker, I don't know, Astralon, and... I don't think he has any gear left. I think I took it off. I did. Fenris is amazing. He could be good. But Lightsworn, does he have any gear? He's got some gear. Martyr, I took her gear off too. We'll go something like that. Well, let's run Arrow. Arrow I love. So we'll go all battles, speed, and we'll just run this so we can get it out of the way. Another Faction Wars. If you haven't done Faction Wars, do Faction Wars before you really focus on Doom Tower. But this Cardinal basically makes Faction Wars easy for this team. Phoenix also makes it easier because you block revive. Armiger, again, block revive. So the one ad for this Faction Wars, the right one, I think, if you can CC it or control it or just block revive it so it can't be revived, that's probably the easiest and best way to beat that faction. And then once you block revive it, it's just kind of a slow fight because Cardinal, as long as you build her super tanky, get her up to 60, get her like the best gear she has, make her super tanky, that boss is easy because once it's like close to being dead, Cardinal just reses everybody back up and then you get 3 stars. Astralon is new. I didn't have him at the time, but he also has stun, 100% stun. Godseeker wasn't even around at that time. Holy crap. This guy wasn't around. So this team right here, the 4 out of 5 champions I didn't have. I'm sorry, 3 out of 5 champions I did not have when I did Faction Wars. There's so many good champions now in this game that Faction Wars should be hopefully easier for you guys. Nice, so we got that one. And now I think this is the last one. Floor 12. Sweet, so last floor. Void Champions, great. Void Champions are obviously the hardest champions to get in the game. There are a ton of them. There's a lot of good, really good Void Champions. One of the best ones, Bellowers, this guy, Cold Hearts, Madame, obviously. Cardinal again. You could run Basher. You could bring in our chick, Godseeker again. You could bring in the new Genbo. Any of the legendaries. This just makes it easy if you have a Arbiter. If you already did Doom Tower, you probably have Lydia. Warlord you don't need. But let's go Arbiter, her, Basher, Godseeker hits really freaking hard. Basher, let's go like this. This is just a simple, straight up run. And there's like 3 Siffies on that last wave. But we got a Basher. Basher is able to increase her cooldowns, so that's good. Just like that. And Bellower is our campaign farmer. So he hits pretty hard. Not crazy hard, but he hits hard enough to kill the campaign in one shot. There you go. He just hit everybody. So now we have to kill her. Again, if you have to do this on manual, do it on manual. But just target her so that way she doesn't res anybody. Block buffs on everybody. Reset cooldown. It's a 3-turn cooldown for Basher. So if he's fast enough, he's going to just rotate through all these ads. And you're going to never have to worry about them casting a skill on you at all with Basher. Put Basher in a stun set, that's hilarious. Put Bellower in a stun set, that's even more funny. Because all of his attacks are AoE. Bellower I don't think is talked well enough. If you have a, not Bellower, Basher. If you have a Basher, I think you should run him. If you don't have a Warlord, run a Basher. Basher's still in my main comp for PvP. I haven't geared up my Warlord with the same gear, like the same speed as Basher does. Basher's like 270 speed. And it goes Arbiter to speed boost, then Basher goes in and just does reset everybody's cooldown so that everybody does their A1s. And then your DPSers can be slower, like my Trunda, because all they're doing are their A1s. So then Madame strips the buffs, and then Trunda just nukes down everybody. So Basher definitely isn't talked about enough, but he's a very, 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 very good champion. Especially for Doom Tower. Like, you can build a really tanky Basher, too. You could even put him in a shield set, honestly. With a lot of accuracy. So there you go. Easy, easy 12 waves. So hopefully this helped you guys out. Maybe there are some people that you didn't realize or that you didn't know that you can run. Narwhal, I think, is the MVP of this round. Real quick, let's check out hard, and I want to see if it's the same things. So let's go down to number 1. Number 1, I believe, was the rare champions. Now this is epic, so it's 1 tier above. This one is champion from Dark Elf faction, so I don't know if we had that yet, but again, it's the same Faction Wars thing. This one is defense. That's awesome. There's a lot of good defensive champions. This one is, there you go. I'm going to skip this one. So epic champions from the Lizardman faction. I leveled up him, and that's it. That's the only 60 of epic champions. We have all of these. Like, these guys are all good, decent, but I'm not going to run them anywhere besides this one freaking room. So we're going to skip this, but that's something that you can run right there. Number 5. Here's another hard one. So rare attack champions only. You really just need lifesteal. Like, that's the really only way to get around this is lifesteal sets and CC. So if you have like stun sets on people, like AoE stun sets, maybe on Aethel or Kale, War Maiden could be a stun set. So having stun sets on your attack AoE champions is probably the best way to do it. If there's any champions in here that can res or heal at the same time, I know there's, I don't know if she reses. No, she's just for Fire Knight. But like anybody that can like kill somebody and res would be a good person. Somebody that can res up themselves. People that can stun. Stuff like that would be this room. Again, so you're going to have to re-gear your attack type champions because you probably have in your vault. They're probably not really doing anything. So if you have somebody like, I think this guy reses. No, he hits really hard. Yeah, he hits really freaking hard. But like Aethel, like I haven't ran her in forever. But if you have somebody like Aethel, we put her in a stun set, like really fast stun set, and just try like that. Lifesteal, also great. So that's my suggestion for that room. 6, support champions, easy. Like they're like some of the best, easiest champions in the game. Also very easy if you have Arbiter. And then we're not anything else. All right, cool. So hopefully, again, this guy's helped you out. let me know what you want to see next. This was a suggestion on Discord, so you guys haven't joined the Discord, it's DirtBag Gaming Discord. The link is in the description below. And also, if you guys want account takeovers, definitely DM me, and I'll give you the list on what we can do for the account takeover. Free all week, honestly. I'm working from home, so I got a lot of free time. So we can schedule an event and do that. We're recruiting. I think we have 5 spots on our DBN5 clan. We're doing Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss, and also we have Clan vs Clan coming up. But we have 3 spots, only 3 spots left. You have to be on Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss. You have to participate in, I think, 50 to 100K of Clan vs Clan points. And we're actually removing members each time that they're not, like, there was a couple people that were like 5,000 for the CVC. I'm like, bro, come on. Honestly, I had to like literally message him like, are you gonna do this? He's like, I don't know if I can. I'm like, bro, go join our second clan and help them out. The second clan is DBN3 if you guys are newer, but the second clan is made for newer people. This one is made for like CVC, Dirtbag Nation. Let's go, let's push it. So guys, I appreciate it. Thanks for clicking on the videos. You guys are still with me. Hit the notifications so these videos actually pop up for you guys. Thanks for clicking on the video, and enjoy the rest of your week.